Hey guys, Wes from the Toolbox Buzz crew here at the Husqvarna booth at World of Concrete 2025 here in Las Vegas. Had the opportunity to hang out at the Husqvarna booth for a while now, and you know, Husqvarna is one of those companies that I feel like is just a mainstay of the concrete industry.
Sure.
And just seeing the array of products that you guys have here, the buzz at the booth and stuff like that, like we're really happy to be here. But I want to take a second and introduce my friend here, and definitely not Elliot. This is Levi.
Levi,
so it's good to meet you, man.
Hey guys, how are you? Yeah.
So we had a chance here to come and check out the DE series of dust extraction equipment from you guys.
Yes, sir.
And again, this is a product that may not be on everyone's radar, but
right.
It's one that, like, when we kind of started to understand exactly what it's capable of, it really blew me away. And if you do anything in the concrete resurfacing, grinding, cutting world, you understand how important dust extraction is. And this product and this product series is one that I think would really speak to some of our users, residential, definitely on the commercial side. Yep. So can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Absolutely. This was really designed with safety and versatility in mind. Safety features really just removing any atmospheric concrete dust that would be in the air that could incite respiratory illness. Safety is a huge concern of Husqvarna's, and it's one thing we really do like to hang our hat on. Versatility-wise, for a very compact 110-volt grinder, this thing has the CFM and static pressure to keep up with a multitude of different tools and equipment, like you were stating. Concrete cutters, scarifiers, small to mid-size grinders, small to mid-size shot blast machines as well. So it lends itself to do a great many things with a great many different products.
And it's one of those things that, everybody just thinks like, oh, as long as I hook my shop back up to my tool, I'm good to go. And but the reality of it is you're really not.
Right.
And 10 years ago, the industry, most people guys didn't even know what a HEPA filter was. Right. And silicosis wasn't something that anybody was talking about, but now it's something that we all take very seriously.
Yeah.
So could you tell me a little bit more about exactly how the filtration system on this works?
Sure. So concrete dust, when you're bringing concrete dust in airflow, what you're doing when it gets inside the machine or inside the dust collector, you're sandblasting the inside of your internal components. So the longevity and quality of craftsmanship and filter media type really does come into play. When you're running it with the larger equipment, you have a lot more of that dust, so it's how the dust is moved inside the unit itself. Uniquely with the DE 130, we have a new technology. It's a split filter system. This is an auto pulse unit as well, so you're not physically coming over to pulse the filters yourself. It's doing it while you're working. So there's a button here to turn that on that will pulse every 45 seconds, and it'll alternate sides during operation. So you never have to shut the unit down. You can keep producing while this is taking care of all the solid waste on the filter itself.
And you guys have actually a warning system here too, right?
We do. That's a great point. We've got a light on this side and a light on this side. These indication lights will tell you that one side of the filter is clogged. So if you're removing so much material and the filter itself is unable to be cleaned by the auto pulse, you can come over here and physically pulse those filters out to catch it up.
Now, is this light something that's going to come on like after like 45 minutes of use, or what am I looking at in terms of?
No, it may not come on. So it depends on how much dust is actually coming into the unit itself. So if you have an excessive amount of dust and the pulse isn't able to keep up with the amount of waste coming into the unit, that's when that light will come on. Oftentimes you won't see the light on at all during a shift.
Okay, cool. Where's it all go? Where does it all go from there?
So all the dust is going to be on this is the dirty side of the filter. So this is where all the actual dust will be. And this is the clean side of the filter. You can see that split filter on the inside. You can see the two units on the lid here that we're forcing the air down through, pushing the air through the filter, knocking the dust off. So all that dust falls down into the canister here.
And then from the canister, where are we going from there? Because eventually we do have to get rid of this stuff.
Absolutely.
So what are we doing then?
So again, with safety in mind, we have equipped a Longo Pack system on the bottom end of these dust collectors, which is an easy material handling system. So you're not going into a bin, having to shovel into another bag and getting any of that.
Getting it airborne again.
Exactly right. So having that Longo Pack system is very user friendly for waste disposal. I'll show you here. Well, this is a brand new vacuum. We don't have any dust in here, but you will have all of your waste and debris. Take your Longo Pack out. What you're going to do here, why don't you give me a hand? Go ahead and hold that right there, just like that.
Sounds good.
What we're going to do is take a couple of zip ties. Take a zip tie here. like so.
Cut between the clamps, right?
That is it. One on each end. You want to give yourself enough room to have a handle to hold. I promise I will be safe.
You sure?
I promise.
Okay.
I swear.
All right. All right, and then this is where my dust, all my particulate that's been collected,
That
gets
is all
stored
of
in
your
this.
waste. Exactly
It's completely sealed.
Completely
I
sealed.
never have to worry about it coming airborne, and then I can dispose of it from there wherever I need to do. Right?
Absolutely correct.
Wow. And about how much use are you getting out of one, like the Longo pack?
So Longo pack itself is 75 feet long.
Okay.
So depending on what your waste is and all that, I mean, it could last you a couple of weeks per refill. You got 4 refills when you buy one of these guys.
So just keep an eye on it.
Just keep
an
eye on it. That's right. It's important to make sure you're not overfilling these things. You physically have to pick up that bag, so
yeah.
Don't fill it over 7,500 pounds, whatever you yourself can carry.
Right.
And don't go for the world record longest concrete sausage. Yeah. Impossible to move.
Yeah, I can see that. Now, one other thing is, something like this is not something that the average contractors may be thinking about,
Yep.
but in terms of a long-term investment, it's something that can pay off. So
Yes, sir.
To get into a unit like this, if you're doing concrete work or you're trying to get into that business more, what are you looking at in terms of an investment for this?
So our MSRP on this unit is $5,900.
Okay, but you know what? You're getting a machine that's designed to last.
It is.
Talking with the engineers here at the Husqvarna booth and kind of learning a little bit more about your guys' levels of quality control. I mean, this isn't a throwaway. You're not replacing this every couple years.
This is not a throwaway at all. It's a dust collector that will last you years and years and years. The life cycle of this product has what we found is 5 years plus before you really have to start replacing casters and wheels and things. The most standardized part you're going to replace is the Longo pack.
Yep.
You're throwing them away.
You're throwing them away. It's straight, yeah.
And then your filter on the inside.
Okay. Well, listen. Another thing too that we failed to mention is we've taken the hose off just for the sake of filming our video. But that hose is quick disconnect. We also have the option here of a floor cleaning tool as well,
sir.
just like you would see on a normal vac system. But this one is like brick, you know what house. This is how I would describe this one looking at it. But, concrete's one of those things where it's like we got to be careful and we got to make sure we're taking care of ourselves and the people that work around us. So something like this could end up being a hugely successful long-term investment for a company. So. And also, guys, just a quick point too, talking with the engineers here that they've shared with me, when Husqvarna gives you a rating on their equipment, that rating is from the equipment at its highest performance standard, not at some watered down level or anything like that, so you know you're getting the absolute peak performance from it. So again, a little bit about the dust extractor line here from Husqvarna, man. Hey, it's great to meet you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
showing
Appreciate
us
you
around.
coming by.
Appreciate it, all right?
Absolutely.
More from World of Concrete here, 2025 in Vegas soon. Thank you.